Hi, welcome to ARTV News. I'm Will.
And I'm Aurelie. This program is about what's going on with live show and exhibition in Melbourne and inner suburbs such as City of Port Phillip.
Don Maxwell Searle is considered way ahead of his time in AT, VR and XR as a producer. He's been experimenting for many years and is a skilled 3D and animation artist. He has worked commercially and as an artist all of his life. Don has a new exhibition, It's About Time, at the Alex Theatre in St Kilda. The exhibition takes you on a journey through a variety of different experiences, including virtual reality and 3D. For further information, go to the website.
Tim Friedman has teamed up alongside acclaimed guitarist Ollie Top as a part of the East Coast Tour, traveling between both Melbourne and Sydney to bring live music and fun to some smaller venues across the outer suburbs. Now, if you recognize the name Tim Friedman, you would be right because he's a lead singer, songwriter, pianist, and founding member of the legendary Australian indie rock band, The Whitlam. Ollie Top, on the other hand, is a fresh and emerging artist with a little bit of limited discography, but has already proven to be quite a formidable songwriter, such as having an eclectic mix of guitar melodies and an incredible sense of dynamics. The Black Stem Duo, as they call themselves, will be supporting local venues and saving the town folk that traveled into the city. For more information about the tour and the tickets, go to the website.
The University of Melbourne is currently hosting an art exhibition called Collective Unease. Artists James Nguyen, Andy Butler, and Lisa Hilly have created an intriguing display that aims to showcase the thoughts, feelings of people migrating to Australia. Each artist uses their unique styles to illustrate historic issues and the importance of an improved future. This free exhibition can be found in the old Quad building on the university's campus from Tuesday to Friday until the 2nd of June.
The La Mama Theatre is proud to showcase Killing Time by legendary playwright Jack Hibbert starting on the 9th of May. This dark comedic hour-long play starring former Blue Heeler and Pirates Island star Jim Daly and Joy Bridges Don Bridges follow the story of the Father of Time and how he passes of time passes us all. This is one of the many new and exclusive plays coming to the home of independent theatre in Melbourne this autumn. Launched at Alex Theatre in St Kilda, it's a piano power variety experience with a range of musical styles including jazz, pop, musical theatre and nightclub hits. It's all about live music with some of the best-known artists. For further information, visit the Alex Theatre website.
The Melbourne Arts Centre and the Australian Recording Industry Association have partnered up to create one of the most exciting music exhibitions in the world. The Australian Music Vault showcases artefacts and memorabilia from the complete history of Australian music, which is sure to excite all music goers. This free exhibition that is open every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. currently has 6 showcase sections. The Agents of Change section allows visitors to relive the history of Australian musicians, using their talents to strive for social and political improvements. The Wild Ones takes a deep dive into the trailblazers of Australian music, from Johnny O'Keefe to Molly Meldrum, and you can see the amazing work of our First Nation artists in the National Indigenous Music Awards Hall of Fame. The other showcases include The Real Thing, a display of the impact that artists and producers have had on creating the Australian sound. The Melbourne Electric Sound Studio covers how a small, non-for-profit organisation revolutionised the ability and process of producing music. And Two-Way Traffic explores the history of our biggest international acts, as well as overseas stars performing in our backyard. If all those archived footage, restored instruments, and historical outfits somehow don't excite you, the Music Vault also offers immersed short films inside the amplifier, as well as the ability to create your own mixtape as you enjoy the exhibition. And with new experiences, footage, and objects on the way, there is always an incentive to come back to the Vault. For more information, interviews including Australian music legends such as Paul Kelly and John Farman, or for more fun music-related activities, go to australianmusicvault.com.au.
Stay tuned to welcome one of Melbourne's iconic music events. The Yirramboi Festival returns this May. Yirramboi, which means tomorrow in the Boonwurrung and Woiwurrung languages of the Kulin Nation, is an artistic festival honoring Australia's First Nations, conducted biannually in the odd-numbered years beginning in 2017. Yearamboi Festival contains a series of events that take place at different venues and times. Yearamboi is expected to provide the audience with a spectacular cultural celebration comprised of more than 100 shows at 14 famous significant locations across Melbourne. The festival emphasizes the connectivity and broad spectrum of First Nations creatives on a local, national, and worldwide scale. This 10-day festival brings together over 300 performers from throughout the country. Typical performances that attract fast ticket sales at this festival include: the beginning, landing on May 4th, indicates to satisfy dance, drag, and circus lovers. The 7th May underground music show titled the DJ BGZ Live Experience, featuring DJ BGZ and grand organ with dark space and heavy bass instruments. Tomorrow the Experience, which will be released on May 12th, a fashion event that explores the post-apocalyptic world's notion with the contribution of amazing designers. Yearamboi Festival also highlights all the performances with the participation of multiple talented First Nations creatives. Tickets for current events are available at different prices at the Yearamboi Festival webpage. Visit the website to get access to your favorite event.
Fascinated with meticulous artwork, finding something mischievously designed? Then welcome to the Station Gallery in South Yarra, where the two exhibitions of Garrick Sampson and Paul York are now presented. You will be surprised that Garrick Sampson has been exhibiting his work since the 1950s. His works in this JQ and Ply exhibition are full of energy and humor. There is a contrast between his paintings and blood works. In his paintings, he applies techniques developed over 60 years. His paintings are more restrained and ordered, while his blood works are more defiant and challenge social expectations. Other topics influence Sampson's work? Well, there are pop culture, cinema, art history, fetishism, and music. Don't forget, we have another exhibition, Deepfakes, showing Paul York's unique approach to creating images and his response to modern life and culture. The exhibition includes quilts, sculptures, needlepoint, and assemblages. York uses bunches of stuff to demonstrate consumer society. You will be astonished that the truth is uncertain in a society obsessed with technology and politics. Other techniques, York uses traditional folk art expressing his skepticism towards technology. He takes well-known slogans and reinterprets them to challenge the bias. York's works use quotes from news and social media, neon lines, and toys to comment on the attention economy. His works are absurd and dance with language and explore issues of inequality in the post-colonial, post-9/11, post-truth society. For more information, visit stationgallery.com.
Top Arts is one of the most visited exhibitions in Melbourne. Top Arts at the National Gallery of Victoria highlight art education each year. An annual exhibition presented as part of the Victoria Curriculum and Assessment Authority Season of Excellence. The showcase presents outstanding works of students who excel in their VCE art study in 2023. Visiting this showcase, everyone enjoys the vibrant and exciting artworks and gain insight to the thoughts and ideas of young creatives. For Top Art 2023, the panel looked for completely developed or resolved ideas, originality, technical quality, and deliberate aesthetics to showcase. In the end, there are 44 works by 38 students chosen. These works were picked from more than 1,400 applications. This year, there are 4 concepts emerged in the showcase. They are expression regarding identity, gender, social agency, or philosophy, relationship between people, place, symbol, or ideas, ideas of beauty and earliness, various forms of artwork such as photography, drawing, painting, sculpture, mixed media, ceramic, film, and print marking are displayed in the showcase Top Art 2023. Top Art 2023 demonstrates the ARTV commitment to art education and its purpose as a platform for young Victorian artists to showcase their ideas, attitudes, and values through artwork. Let's visit the Young Artists artwork at the National Gallery of Victoria this month. The exhibition is free entry. I promise it will be a well-spent day. Top Arts is now held at the Ian Potter Centre, ARTV Australia, Festival until 9 July. For more information, please visit the ARTV website.
The Big Design Market is an annual retail shopping event open to the public in Melbourne. A 3-day event perfectly timed for Christmas shopping and featuring over 260 independent designers from Australia and overseas, selling goods ranging from fashion to homewares, kids products and gifts. The Big Design Market is designed to provide a beautiful, stimulating and relaxed shopping environment featuring wide aisles, delicious food and drink offerings, creative workshops and free kids activities. Now, the Big Design Market is super excited to announce their brand new event, Almost Winter, which will be launching this May at the Royal Exhibition Building in Carlton. The minds behind Almost Winter have dreamed up a whole new way for you to discover the very best in independent design, tapping into all the wintry delights and cozy pleasures as they celebrate exquisite gourmet food in an even bigger way. Venture through a forest of 100 trees under a starry night sky and take a little detour through heaven to discover an incredible array of tastemakers whipping up the most indulgent dishes and tantalising drinks. Boasting 200 exhibitors from Australia and New Zealand, an exquisite array of food and wine experiences, an incredible art installation and an exciting new fashion showcase pop-up, Almost Winter is a delightful opportunity to indulge the senses on every level. There will be an exceptional curation of ethically made ceramics, jewellery, homewares, clothing, innovative lifestyle products, pet wares and much more. With many new brands and exciting new product launches, Almost Winter is also proud to be a satellite event and prologue for the NGV Melbourne Design Week later this year. Visitors can relax and refuel with a mouth-watering selection of gourmet food and baked goods, as well as exceptional coffee, cocktails, craft beer and local wines. Almost Winter will also be reintroducing the Big Design Market's much-loved show bags from previous Christmas markets, incredible visitor prizes and event guides, and complimentary espresso martinis between 6 to 7 p.m. on the Friday night to celebrate the launch of Almost Winter. For those looking for original designs and ethically made gifts, save the date and tell your friends because this is a shopping event not to be missed. To get more information and tickets, visit the website.
The much-awaited Melbourne Now 2023 exhibition has opened its door to the public at the Ian Potter Centre. The exhibition features works by local and international artists, performers, designers, and entrepreneurs. With more than 200 contemporary projects and events across all 3 levels of ARTV, the exhibition features various disciplines from fashion and jewelry, painting, sculpture, and architecture. The highlights of the exhibition including Real Farm's new commissioned timbre, a room-side neon-lit timbre made from thousands of computer fans, drawing on his Vietnamese heritage and interest in gaming culture. James Nielsen impressive installation, Black River of Learning, is made from hundreds of protest t-shirts, crocheted into a 4-meter circumference. Slippery Images is one of the most successful subspheres of Melbourne Now, which explores that messy zone between familiar and unfamiliarity and challenges photography as a straightforward representation of the world around us. With a number of other standout works, Melbourne Now 2023 is a must-see event for everyone who wants to be immersed in Melbourne's relative energy and explore its diverse cultural landscape. With a number of other standout works, Melbourne Now 2023 is a must-see event for everyone who wants to be immersed in Melbourne's creative energy and explore its diverse cultural landscape. With its impressive lineup of talented artists and thinkers, the Melbourne Now is open to the public with free admissions. The ARTV also offers guided tours and education programs for visitors for all ages. For more information, check out this website.
ACME celebrates the women and binary-breaking stars of the moving image throughout the 120 plus years of iconic stories, characters and moments in their current exhibition, Goddess, Power, Glamour, Rebellion, curated by Bethan Johnson. Goddess highlights an array of femme-presenting actresses including Marilyn Monroe, Dorothy Dandridge, Anna May Wong, Michelle Yeoh and more. Looking at all achievements and firsts for actresses and POC actresses in the world immersed with a collection of audio, media, print, fashion and drawings of the stars. Having glamorous costumes and designs of the actresses from signature films and moments such as Mae West's Belle of the 90s gown and Dietrich's tuxedo. Within the exhibition there is an AI, AR and 3D graphic interactive experience called Goddess in the Machine, built by a team of AI and 3D artists as well as software developers. Don yourself a new mask in the future of speculated ideal beauty influenced by technology, as the piece allows you to try different AR filters and adjust them to challenge Hollywood's ideals of traditional beauty. You'll be able to save a 3-second video of yourself posing with the filter as well. ACME is running multiple events alongside the exhibition in May. Goddess Nights is an after-dark version of Goddess with live music and performances from femme-focused artists. These include house and disco artist DJ J-Net, alternative R&B artist CD, hip-hop artist Pookie, and G-Quam and electronic artist Abatonye. In celebration of Goddess, they'll be playing a select program of gender-bending and gender-defying films on Goddess Sundays. This event is held in the ACME Cinemas and will play the 1996 film The Watermelon Woman, directed by Cheryl Dunye, 2019 film Emma, directed by Pablo Larraín, 1992 film Orlando, directed by Sally Porter, and 2006 film Sakuran, directed by Mika Ninagawa. They will also be running curated, audio-described and Auslan tours for the exhibition. To get more information and tickets, head to the ACME website.
With 3 new exhibitions at Little New Art, May will be especially hotter for fans of the art. Open with the series Self-Care Action Series Packages, an American-born Australian artist most recognized for her creative and political use of knitting. The exhibition draws inspiration from just well-known feminist and social justice painting practice. It shows the artist's connected reflection on the effort essential to maintain oneself when undertaking difficult work in a challenging environment. It shows the artist's connected reflection on the effort essential to maintain oneself when undertaking difficult work in a challenging environment. The message of the show is one of hope and positivity. Now All New Wave, a Sydney-based artist, presents 3 works as part of her exhibition, which sparked dismay. 2 of the pieces include a sizable installation featuring a female bronzer figure walking through 33 distinct hand-blown glass sculptures. Will make their debut in Melbourne. A display called All New Way occupies both the outside and the center. Now challenges us to think about the complex and difficult areas where binaries, careen, overlap, and interflow using a variety of sculptural mediums. She does this by using the concept of art history, popular music, and spiritual traditions. Journeys, a collection of 3 works by Abdullah, reflect on life transition made challenging by mixing mythology, experiences, culture, and the natural world. The exhibition features a new piece named I Am Your Treasure and 2 contemporary pieces that will debut in Melbourne. Framed by his Islamic faith, Abdullah shows attempts to provide educated clarity to understand modern Australian consensus, nature, and prejudice. For more information, go to littleart.org.
Ling Ang is an award-winning documentary filmmaker. In 2018, for her short documentary, Palomo, she won Best Director at the Madrid International Film Festival and Best Documentary Short at the London Independent Film Festival. Welcome, Ling. You started your career behind the camera and you're an award-winning documentary filmmaker. Tell us about that experience and where it brought you.
Wow. Well, I've been making documentary-based films for the last 10 years. And when I was trying to get into more personal work, I wanted to also kind of focus more on fictional work. I had a lot of mental writer's block. But at that point, I'd reached about 100 dreams that I'd been recording. Ever since I started remembering my dreams every night, I started writing them down if I could, because I couldn't bring a camera into there. And I started looking in there and realizing, wow, there's a lot of material in them. I'm a big fan of sci-fi and fantasy and all kinds of medieval, fantastical worlds. So my dreams, incept a lot of that too.
Wow. So when you said you documented them over the past 3 years, what did that entail?
Well, if you kind of read my writing, there's not a lot of narrative in there. It's all written from a filmmaker's perspective, where I've given you the location. We might be in London and it's raining. Everything I'm noticing, it's night. There might be 3 people in front of me. They look like we're going for a dinner. And then from the dinner, I know we have to navigate through the streets, and it just kind of keeps going. It goes in between past and present tense, because at one point I'm recalling memories to the next point where I'm in the moment and I'm remembering everything at the same time.
So did you document it in a book format or a notebook? Can you tell us about the process?
It started with my mobile phone by the side. I would just kind of write down as fast as I could. And then from there, after about maybe 300 written records, I really wanted to see what they would look like as an installation. So I printed all of them, and then I pasted up all on the walls, so they kind of looked like some mad person's bedroom. But I also wanted to recreate a form of my childhood home's bedroom. So I found replica furniture of my childhood home and placed it in there. I put in this blue carpet that was I dream about almost every night. And after that, it was always with the intention to make visuals of the work. But because, I always have my work sitting usually on one screen, I really wanted to have a more immersive experience.
And this immersive experience you recently held here in the Alex Theatre, and the bed was here too. Mm-hmm. Okay, and can you tell us about what that experience was, the ups and downs?
Well, so then after a year, after that first installation, I made this book. I worked on this book over here, and it was because the installation needed to travel. The work needed to be experienced by other people who could not physically be there. And so it was like a reinterpretation of dreams again, where we wanted to see how the form of dreams could take in many different ways. And after I made the book, the only way that I wanted to launch it was to, again, build another installation.
And this is what was then brought into the studio, and people could walk through this experience? Is that correct?
Yeah, I've always loved scale, and even Michel Gondry or Spike Jonze's films, where they play around with scale or our perception of things, especially as a child, a lot of our memories seem very warped and everything. And, I thought this would be a really interesting way to kind of have the audience explore my dreams as well. Everything's not so straightforward, where there's these, red and blue lights, slowly flashing in between a forest where the snow slowly builds up. Where it also kind of gives off a feeling that I could be in a nightclub. But, I think I like that about art, where everybody can take a little bit of what they want, or whether they don't at all.
Thank you so much for coming on and staying positive. We really look forward to what's next and seeing you here in the Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all we have for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.